This is not good. We're gonna need to start digging. We screwed up. I read the map wrong and got stuck. And we are absolutely buried. This is going to be an expensive lesson. Reached out to Buddy and he's coordinating some help. We're gonna get a snowcat or a track machine in here to give us a tow out. So we are approaching first camp, possibility, and that gate is locked, or at least closed. We'll keep going. You can tell we're getting more into snowmobile tracks and less vehicle tracks. Snow is definitely getting a little deeper. Update, it is getting a little dicey. I'm just gonna floor it through this. Ooh, we are sinking down. All right, we're going to send the drone up and scout out. We're at an intersection right now with a few different paths we can go down. And this is getting quite soft. So I don't really want to go too much further without knowing where we're going, because I might need to turn around right here. So let's see what the drone sees.
Take off.
Well, we sent the drone up, did not see anything. There's a spot right behind us that we'll go check out, but this is right here is just a complete mess. I'm a little worried about getting stuck right now, even just turning around. It's right about here. I started to sink down. Yeah, this is just soft snow under this crust here, and the truck just goes right through it. So you can see here all these deep ruts, that's what we're dealing with. So this is that area that we were talking about. Truck's just behind us, but right there, that's the issue. There's no way I could bring my truck back here. I might even get stuck right now turning around. Hudson is loving this. You're post holing too. And you only weigh like 60 pounds. You happy, bud? What are you digging for? Huh? Yeah, without a shadow of doubt, I would get stuck trying to get back here. I think the plan might be pull up into that little road and then back around and then just plow through this. So we're gonna give that a go. Ah, shit. We're gonna put in 4 low. Uh-oh, this is not good. I can put max tracks down. The issue is going to be getting the trailer turned around. We are stupid. Jeez. Okay. Shoot. All right, we're gonna need to start digging. Wow, there's a lot more snow here than you think. Jeez. Well, this was unexpected. If I can just get turned around, I'll be good. All right, here's where I just need to slow down, make sure I don't make the situation any worse than it already is. If this doesn't work, I can actually I can probably head through. It just gets lower in elevation, and I know the trail a little bit further down, so we'll give this one more go, see if we can somehow get this backed up, and then go from there. Low level panic right now is all. No, that's not gonna work. All right. We're gonna pull the plug and hope that down this way is better. All right, 4 low, we're just gonna go straight. Okay, now we are just going to be going down in elevation, but not too fast that we lose control. So we want to stay right in the middle. So where this is in the shade is fine because it's harder in theory. We are definitely carving our way. I'm actually going to put the camera down. We screwed up. I read the map wrong and got stuck. So we were down in that little valley right there. You go up the hill that way, you come up the hill this way. And we are absolutely buried. Thankfully, I've got Starlink. Reached out to a buddy and he's coordinating some help. We're gonna get a snowcat or a track machine in here to give us a tow out. I can't believe I read that wrong. I thought for sure right down here would bring us out where we were a couple weeks ago. This is going to be an expensive lesson. Can't believe it. A little life update here. We're going to spend the night here. I was able to use Starlink to get some communication out. Was able to contact a towing service that has a groomer or snowcat, and he's done this before. However, he went to go pick it up and the battery was dead. By the time he would have gotten that battery charged or swapped out and then got in here, it would have been dark. It's a lot safer to do in the morning when it's daylight out. Obviously, I've got the trailer here, not the camp that I was planning on. It's going to be a very expensive mistake. Definitely will learn my lesson. It's a little embarrassing. Fire starters. we've got fire. Now we're camping. Hudson's got his stick. It's almost like we meant to do this, except we definitely did not. I'm just gonna make a freeze-dried meal that I have for emergencies. I did not foresee this being an emergency, but or the type of emergency I would have. But here we are. I'll tell you what, Bigfoot better not come around tonight because we have no exfil. Every time I use my propane, I smelled propane, which kind of makes sense. I just figured it was a loose fitting or just from connecting, disconnecting, then just residual propane. So I came over here to look at my dinner and I just hear a hissing sound. My line has some cracks in it and this propane is just like bubbling out. So that's fun. Just one more thing going wrong. Well, this fire right on the side of the road here, dug into the snowbank, is working out pretty good. I'm hungry, but I don't even really have an appetite. Still just in shock pretty much that I got myself in this situation. I will try tomorrow morning, power my way up this. I really don't think it's going to work though. Like I would be so shocked if that's what happened, but you gotta try. All right, it is getting very cold. So we're starting to clean up and we're gonna get in the truck here, or in the trailer here in a little bit. What a day. So I'm gonna wake up probably about 6 o'clock tomorrow, see if anything has changed with the trail. I doubt it. I might air down the trailer tires a little bit more. I don't see us getting out of here by ourselves. This time tomorrow though, this should be just a memory, and my wallet should be significantly lighter. The fire finally burned all the way through to the ground. There's probably a good 2 feet of snow. I'm just thankful I've got the trailer, the diesel heater. So yeah, we're gonna sit by the fire for a little bit longer, try to dry these boots out, and then we're gonna get in the trailer and just probably go to bed pretty quick. I'm exhausted. Muscling this trailer around when I disconnected down there, that took a lot. Every muscle in my body is sore. My back is killing me. My forearms are incredibly sore. You can see here, the diesel heater melted all the way through to the ground. So that's about a foot down. The top layer probably another 6 to 12 inches. So yeah, we're dealing with probably about 2 feet of snow. And that's the intersection where we turned around. Because every trail from right here, either going that way, there's 2 roads there, or there's one that goes down low and back. All of them have much less tracks on them. You can tell they're a lot less traveled, so I think it was a good call to turn around, or try to turn around at least. I also looked at the snow to see if it hardened at all last night, and it didn't. And I'm realizing now that heater made a massive hole that my trailer tire is going to need to go through. So I'll need to fill that up with snow before we start moving. One thing after another. But first things first, we need some coffee. You can't even compact it. All right, we got most of the weight out of the trailer and into the bed of the truck pushed forward, at least over the rear axle and then forward. I might give it a go to see if I can get out of here. I don't see how anything changed overnight. And I don't want to sink down even further if I can avoid it. Let that warm up for a little bit. Last thing we want is a broken down truck. They should be down to about 18 PSI right now. That's about as low as I want to go. 13 PSI. These wheels do not have beadlock technology like my truck does, which allows the truck tires to go down to a lot lower PSI without worrying about the tire coming off the rim. I don't want to make a bad situation worse, seeing as help is on the way. This thing's a lifesaver. Tell you what, so glad I got it. All right, let's see if we can go anywhere. I don't think we'll move forward much of anything, but might as well try. All right, let's see here, moment of truth. Got it in 4 low. I mean, I might want to try rear lockers. No, we are just digging. There's some forward momentum. But up here is where we got stuck last time. Right there. Oh. Okay, I'll put this down and see if I can make it. Okay, we are up and over that hill. Still got a long ways to go, but we're unstuck. Just keeping it about 10 miles per hour in 4 low. Let's see what we can do. Just gotta keep momentum up. I think we might be home free. I shouldn't be saying that. But we just climbed a pretty steep incline. And we bogged down a little bit, but kept our momentum, and we're going. I'm just trying to stay in my tracks from yesterday because that's the hardest compacted surface. I was able to get a call out to the rescue guy, and he's going to hold off coming all the way up until I either meet him or I tell him I'm stuck. I just have it in 4 low and I have it gunned, but I'm not slipping yet, which is huge. So we'll see. Okay, we just made it past the saddle and we are headed down. Oh boy, there's one spot I just barely got off the tracks that I had made and almost lost momentum completely. Being very careful that we stay in our tracks. And there's self-service, that's good. I think, knock on wood, we should be good now. Look at that, that's ground. We are not out of the woods yet because there's still a bit of snow. Ooh, and that is icy. Just lost my back end. It gets a little bit snowier up here, but we should be good. Well, we are home free. We got down. Don't need to worry about getting stuck anymore. So now I'm waiting to meet up with the groomer, Snowcat recovery service, to see what I owe him. Probably at least a service charge, hefty service charge, but it's one I'm happy to pay.